A stamped copy of what?
A stamped copy of receival from town hall.
Yeah, let me look, yeah, I can give you a copy, hold on.
See how she makes an act and she makes it look like she got that attitude going in this thing. Here, let me take a look and finish looking at the zoning. Okay. Let's see what the officer wants. I'll tell you what. Okay, ma'am, I need a copy of the first 50 pages.
I'm sorry?
I need a copy of the first 50 pages.
Let me get the clerk for you.
Sure.
Can I ask why you're recording us?
Come again?
Can I ask why you're recording us?
Sure.
Why are you recording us?
For my visit here.
Why?
Transparency. So yeah, this is what I was referring to by a stamped copy of receival.
Yeah, it's hard to hear with the masks and everything.
Okay, how many days of compliance do you have?
How many days of what?
How many days of compliance do you
I don't know,
have?
it's all, this is, I do not handle these, they go to the clerk's office, they're gonna follow up with you.
All right, what's your position here?
I'm a finance assistant.
Okay, can I have your business
I
card?
don't have a card.
You're the finance assistant?
I am a
Okay.
finance assistant, I do not have a business card.
Okay, but you do have a bad attitude.
To be honest with you, I don't appreciate you filming me, I'm not comfortable with that, and I'm trying to answer your questions, which are not for my department, so I cannot do that for you.
Well, you did comply here with the stamp of
Thank you.
receival.
I'll get this to the clerk office.
And what was your position here, ma'am?
I'm the village planner.
Village planner. Okay, cool. So now I need to find out how's it going?
I'm alright, how you doing?
Who called the sheriff over, or who called the police officer over?
I don't know who called.
Oh, well, let me take the time and the date so I can request that body worn and do an internal investigation.
Okay.
What's your badge number?
199, it's right there.
Sure.
You should make sure that your mask covers your nose.
You should make sure that you should wear a mask, general.
I don't have to because I'm behind the glass.
And so am I behind the glass. He's not wearing a mask either. See how you make yourselves look? You make yourselves look unbelievable.
Did you get everything that you needed?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for a 50 pages copy of the zoning book.
50 pages copy of the Zoom.
Yeah. That's zoning and ordinances. All right.
Is that something that they said they can get for you, or?
I'm not sure. She just walked away, but I'll be waiting around. So who called the police officers here?
Probably somebody here.
What reason? What's the reason?
They're not comfortable with what you're doing. I'm not sure why that's confusing.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you law enforcement officers or are you comfort police officers?
I'm a law enforcement.
Okay, are you familiar with the First Amendment, freedom of press?
Are you part of the press?
I don't answer any questions, but I can ask you a question.
Well, it's really handy that
So now
you
that,
can only ask questions, but I can't ask you questions.
well, you can choose to answer if you like, correct?
Well, I'm not
Plus,
doing the best I can to answer
plus,
questions.
plus, my good man, you're a public employee you have the obligation to answer questions. Me as a member of the public doesn't have an obligation to answer any questions. Is that true?
No, it's not true.
Okay, if you feel.
I don't necessarily have to answer any of your questions.
So
I'm trying to be polite.
Absolutely, and do I come off as not being polite?
No, it comes off as you're just trying to cause an issue when it doesn't really need to be an issue caused.
Well, that's a
all.
false claim made by you, which an internal investigation possibly can take place
Okay,
to further the lawsuit in the court of law.
okay.
So is it illegal to record in this lobby?
I'm not here because you're recording. necessarily. I'm here because you're making people more comfortable. Has anybody asked you to leave?
I'm not gonna answer that question, but you can ask the staff members here,
That's fine.
okay?
What, did, I asked you before, you said you were waiting for something. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, I don't need the presence of police officers. You boys could be dismissed. You're dismissed. I just need to speak to the staff members here to request the legal information that I am requesting. But I tell you what, you did ask me a question. You seem fair. Who's the one who made the initial phone call to the police? Somebody from Village Hall?
I
Okay.
mean, I had time to research that.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
That's fine.
Is that fair?
You seem fair.
Somebody says.
What is your name and badge number? What's your badge number? 321? Awesome. Yeah, you boys are dismissed. I'm here just to conduct business. That's all. Not to say like, you guys are wasting tax dollars standing here, but kind of in a way you are, because I'm all within my rights, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not wasting taxpayer dollars because I'm doing my job because somebody asked me to come here. So
Okay.
I'm doing my job.
So who asked you, since you mentioned
I was
that?
dispatched for a call.
Is there a dispatch number or something that I could look into?
Is there a dispatch?
Yeah.
Call 911.
Is there any reason why you're not wearing a mask?
Because I didn't have time to grab it before I came over here.
Sure.
I don't always have time to grab a mask. Sometimes I just have to go to the call and do the best I can.
Right, and the mask is not required.
Well, no. It's suggested. It's
Right. Now, did you notice the young lady there wearing the Hoffa t-shirt?
Mm-hmm.
She mentioned in front of you and in front of me, why isn't your mask above your nose?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't even have a mask on. While she was looking at you, you don't even have a mask on.
Okay. Well, this is in essence her house. She works here.
This is the people's building. This is not hers. This belongs to the people of this town. This belongs to the taxpayers. Taxpayers.
Okay.
But anyhow, my good
So where's
man,
this going?
where's this going
Yeah,
right
what
now?
do you need
I
that
need
I can help?
your name and your badge number so I could request that
Well,
body
I've already
worn.
given you that, my friend.
Right. But I'm gonna write that down on the paper so this way I could request that body worn and gather some more information.
Okay.
199. Okay, good enough. That's all I needed from you boys. That's all.
Okay.
Have-
Have more business.
Have a nice day. If they do call, just make sure you get a correct detail about what's going on. Doesn't it make sense? To get a correct detail?